Hello, my name is Megaplastic, and the House of Wolf Clawdeen doll is going to come out the end of this month. Let's talk about it. First off, I really want to say that I'm really excited that we have another collector Clawdeen doll. I know our last collector one was the Holiday doll, which some of us were disappointed in, but that's okay. I didn't mind her. I kind of liked her, but I know we weren't all super hype about it, and I think Clawdeen sometimes gets the short end of the stick, unfortunately. I think that this House of Wolf doll is beautiful, except for maybe one part, but I think that she's really beautiful, and I'm really excited about her. But we're gonna just dissect the doll from head to toe and just go through the different parts. First off, I want to get some business out of the way. Mattel has told us that the doll will be available for Fang Vote members on September 26th, and then to the general public the next day, the 27th. The doll will be around $90 to $100, which it's a bit of a price tag, but I think it might be worth it. But with that out of the way, let's start dissecting. So let's just start with her head, right? So her face, her makeup is full of neutral colors, browns, skin tones, all the things with little hints of gold. And it's kind of basic, but I think it looks really good. I think it's nice since there is a very large jacket that we're gonna get to. I think the basicness of the makeup is really good, and it fits with the rest of the outfit, and it doesn't overpower her face too much. So I quite enjoy it. She does have her classic piercings up her ears with those little hoops, but one of them does have a charm that is a heart, kind of dangles off. I can't exactly tell what the engraving is, but there is a little engraving, and I think that's something to take note of because that's a little detail. So she also has this very long Rapunzel style braid going down, which I think is really nice. And I think it shows that Mattel is stepping up their game a little bit in this, which is also a factor of maybe the price. But I know a lot of our collector dolls have their hair just down and straight or down and curly. And I think to see a braid like this, especially when it has that mini braid swooping through it, I think it's really nice, and I think it's really elevated, and it's something to be excited about because we're seeing something different. In addition to the braid, she also has these really cute face framing pieces, which I think are really a nice addition, and it helps kind of balance out the face with the big heavy braid to one side. But moving down, she has this purple jean vest dress type situation, which I'm gonna be really honest, not a fan of it. I don't like it. I don't like the way that it sits on her, the way that it's tailored. It feels really stiff. The only thing that's helping it is the belt that she's wearing, which is just a simple black belt band, but it has that signature gold CW on it, which is helping, but I still do not like the vest. I think it looks really stiff, and I don't like the collar. It feels big. Why do you need a collar on your dress when there's already a fur collar on your coat? Just double collar. It's heavy. Speaking of fur coat, let's talk about it. I adore the fur. The fur of the mix of the brown and the black is really nice. In addition, with those little dangly pieces that are just hanging from her wrist, I think are really cool. It makes me think of Cruella de Vil, how she has those little fur pieces hanging from her purse area too. That's what it makes me think of, which I've always loved. I don't know what their purpose is, but they're great. So talking about the coat's patterning itself, I'm actually really impressed. I'm really impressed with the design pattern work that they put on the outside of the coat. I think Monster High in general has just had a tendency to create these pattern designs that look emoji-esque. We know what I'm talking about, but I think a lot of pattern designs can be kind of ugly, obvious, and emoji-esque. And in this case, they're using the motif of stars and moons, obviously, but it feels more elevated because they're adding these other design elements that just make it feel different. And it's not just a stick-on pattern. It looks stitched and actually embedded in the dress, which is really nice, which also is probably why she's expensive. On the inside of the coat, you just have a simple animal print, which I think is good, and it's more muted but still busy, and the colors are lighter, so it works really well to be paired with that more dark pattern of the stars. I think it's a nice opposition. But what's really nice is that her bag is also made of that same fabric on the inside of the coat, which then ties together the bag to the coat, to the outfit, to the everything, which I appreciate. I appreciate a good bag. And I think something that really stands out to me about that bag is the fact that it has a little charm on it. It's like a little detail, but it means a lot. It's just this little tiny charm dangling off her bag, just like that tiny charm earring dangling off her ear. And then in addition, we're talking about little tiny details in the hand area. You can see she has these extended nails. Did you see those nails? These long extended nails, which I don't know a time that we've had such nails like that on a Monster High doll. So to me, these little tiny details are what's making this doll stand out to me, and something that I really, really appreciate in a doll's design when looking at one. As we move down to her legs, she's just wearing these simple black little shimmery tights with gold down the front. It's just one singular gold line. I think this is a great decision on whoever designed this. I did not look, but I think this is a great decision because they're standing in front of this busy coat and this animal pattern fabric on the inside of this coat, and they're more simple. They're not going to make the design look too chaotic, and they're going to just be a solid piece of material that you can easily see and not get too confused about. But moving down to those shoes, are we gonna talk about those shoes? Those shoes, while simple, are so beautiful. It's the details. I'm telling you, the little details. I'm a sucker for little details. It's the chain, it's the wolf head, it's the fact that it's a platform, and then the heel is the CW, same as the belt. Like, it just ties it in really nicely. The heel makes me think of those Louis Vuitton heels that are just the LV. It's the same vibe. You can tell the references. This doll was shown at San Diego Comic-Con this year for its first look, which is really awesome and really cool because it's like, oh, first look is in person, but that means we didn't get to see the box. We didn't get to see what kind of box it was going to come in. Because, you know, a lot of us inbox collectors want to know. I want to know. With it being in the display case at SDCC, it had a background and it had some details. It showed House of Wolf with the typography that they chose. It showed the animal print background. It showed these little metal corner pieces with screws, like kind of on a briefcase, if you know what I'm talking about. But it showed that as well, which I think is going to play a part into what the box's design is going to look like. And it's nice. I think it'll be good. Hopefully. I think that kind of wraps up all my thoughts about this doll specifically. I probably am going to buy her because I think she's really cool, and I think it's awesome to have another collector Clawdeen doll, personally. Let me know if you will be buying her or if the price tag is too much. Let me know your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed my content. If you did, please give this video a like, give me a subscribe, join the family, and I'll have more coming out eventually. So I hope you have a creeperific day. Toodles.